Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pretenders or Contenders Coaches Show. I'm your host, Coach Devon Powell, head football coach, Laurel High School, also assistant basketball coach, joined by the hardest working man in podcast land, my co-host, the Midnight Rider. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Hey, man, thank you for jumping in Thursday for the draft show, man. I hope you had fun.
That was fun. Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun, man. It was fun sitting there doing it live as the picks was coming in.
We tried to get as many people as we could matched up with their teams so we can kind of have like a fan perspective on the pick. And then that was also kind of just a follow-up because we do I don't know if anybody watched the drive time earlier, but the People's Mock on that also coincides with us doing it that way as well. So we're 2 years into the People's Mock. We're 4 years into the draft. This is year 2. We've gone pillar to post.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Fun times, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little tired. That's why I jumped off there.
3 hours and 33 minutes.
3 hours and 33 minutes. And the sad, crazy thing was that was a fast first round too.
It's the fastest one I've ever seen. It was like the picks was just like right there. They timed it out perfect, but all that's for TV because you want to try to keep that. They're trying to get from that 8 to 11 so they can get out in time so you can get that evening sports center in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's their money right there.
And it was a lot faster because our guys over there in Landover, Ashburn, DC, we covered the whole DMV with our team. As soon as that pick 7 came up, man, they ain't waste no time to put that pick in.
No, sir.
It was like as soon as the 6th pick was announced, next thing you know, the screen switched and it was like, pick is in.
That was actually, I want to hit this comment real quick because it's right on point. Mookie says NFC East won the draft, in my opinion. I think he's totally right, man. I think everybody hit something. The only thing that kind of caught my eye was the Arvell Reese to New York because they have so many edge guys, but I think they're going to try to play him middle, weak side middle linebacker because they're going to run a 3-4 and let Tremaine Edmonds run the show in the middle. So it's going to be interesting how this plays out. Philly steals Mekhi Lemon from Pittsburgh. And then Philly takes the big kid, the Nigerian kid from the international program. I think he was like 6'5", 3 and some change. He ran like
6'4", 306.
Yeah. Craziness.
Yep.
And then they also signed the other guy, also another international player. They signed him as a rookie free agent. So Dallas gets Caleb Downs. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they'll find a way to blow it. They ain't worried about them. Coach Mook also had a comment in there, said Thibodeau was out of there. They say, Adam Schefter said, reported during the draft after they made that pick, that they don't have they're not thinking about getting rid of Thibodeau now. They probably going to keep him. So let's see how that goes.
He was such a big time pick because he was the kid that he was number one when he was going to Oregon. And I'll never forget, he tried to make a statement like he was going to go to a HBCU as opposed to one of these big programs. That lasted all about 5 minutes. And he chose Oregon probably within weeks of making that statement.
Yeah. What Coach Mook say? Hold on. Coach O'Shea said hater. Coach O'Shea is a Cowboy fan. So we don't pay no attention to him. But Shay, check your text message. I just sent you a message. Then Coach Mook also came in and said they still the Cowboys. They're going to choke in the playoffs. That's if they even make it to the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes.
On the other side, well, I'm going to ask you this one. I don't mean to kind of bring our momentum to a halt, but there was some big Commander news on the sad side. The passing of Monty Coleman. Just real quick, if you wanted to hit on that, and then let's just transition off of that as quick as we can. But it's big news in Commander/Redskin line.
Well, be honest, that's breaking news to me, man. I didn't even hear that news. When did that happen?
So he passed away sometime Sunday. I want to say Sunday morning. He's 68. They haven't given a cause of death. And it's pretty much been it. I mean, there's been a bunch of tributes from all the shows on the networks. Of course, Brian took about 5 minutes or so to talk about him because, that was his mentor. He and Ernest Bonner. And if you listen to his show, like at least once every 2 weeks, Monty's name comes up about something. So I just remember him always standing there with the helmet up in the air.
Right.
During intros.
Yep.
And that was crazy because I used to sit. So one year, the way they had my ticket set up, I was sitting right behind the dugout at RFK.
Mm-hmm.
It was like where the players come up the steps. I'm like 2 rows behind that. Now it was great for intro, but it sucks when the game starts because you can't see nothing at the opposite end of the field. So I'd go down there and sit in my seat for the intro and then hightail it back around to my parents and them because they were sitting at like 328.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go up there with them and they had like this wall and that's where all the fellas stood. So I just stood on the wall with the old guys and watched the game when they allowed me to. At first, I had to get a seat at first because I didn't earn my way in. I was too young at first.
You ain't had that credibility yet.
Not yet. I had to earn that seat or that stand up.
Yeah, I'm surprised I missed that, man. And I was reading up on my sites this weekend, so I'm surprised I missed that news.
But also there's been a bunch of fake stuff. So I know it took me 3 posts before I started actually thinking it was real. And then KG posted something. It's in our chat. Me, he, BJ, myself, and Don have like a feed that we on WhatsApp. So he posted it in that. So that's where I saw it. And that's when I confirmed it. Because I don't like that without confirming it first.
Right. Well, that's unfortunate to hear, man. One of the for us guys that watched the Skins play in the 80s and 90s, that's one of the mainstays out there. So, I'm sorry to hear that there, but he's one of the toughest players that I can remember growing up on those defenses we had. He's one of the toughest out there. Dexter did his thing, but Monty Coleman was physical, he was aggressive. He could fly around. Like
He was the
He was
eraser,
just
man.
nasty. Yeah, he was just nasty out there, man. So, rest in peace to old Monty Coleman.
Yes, sir. And there's no easy way to transition from that. But let's go ahead and hit the. I know some of the weekend stuff with the NBA you haven't really seen. I know you've seen some of it. Anything stand out from not even just from the weekend, just from the series themselves with this basketball thing?
Man, and it's I'm a big basketball fan, man, and it just the NBA game has diminished so much. Like I get more enjoyment out of watching college basketball because I just think that the players play harder all year round. And
Gotcha.
so, I usually watch the NBA once playoff time, kicks in. But for some reason, man, I just haven't been intrigued to watch many of the games this year. Um, I would want to see. I mean, I did catch a little bit of Minnesota and Denver the other day, and I think Minnesota's up 3-1.
3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, and that's a surprise because I can't remember which show I was on or I listened to, and they thought Denver might be one of the sleepers.
I had Denver in my Western Conference final. I didn't
Right.
know about the Aaron Gordon injury. And I forgot the other guy's name, but they got two guys hurt, and that's two of their defensive stoppers. So yeah, that kills that whole thought process. So yes, I'm the idiot coach that you heard say that Denver was going to be a sleeper.
Yeah. Let's see. OKC's up 3-0 right now. I don't think that's a surprise.
Nah.
I think they play tonight. Matter of fact, I think they should finish that one out tonight. Lakers up 3-1. They play on Wednesday. Thought that series would be a little bit more closer than what it's been. I mean, the games have been close, but it looked like the Lakers will probably finish that one out.
Well, KD's been hurt most of the series. It started with a knee, then it was an ankle, and I think it's still the ankle. So he hasn't played at all. So that's probably what's killing them. Is they don't have that score. And then the other thing that's missing, and I never thought I'd say this, but the Van Vliet injury early in the season where he was out, they just don't have a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
And the Thompson kid is trying, but he just doesn't have the consistency yet. And he doesn't know how to get everybody involved. And I think that's where he struggles at. But if they had a point guard, they'd be trouble. They'd be dangerous.
Yeah, I think on the east side, I think, I hate Boston. Let me say that. I hate Boston. Because if you're a Bullets fan, you hate those Boston teams from the 80s and 90s.
Right.
But I'm a Jason Tatum fan, so
right. Because of the Duke ties.
Because of the Duke ties, man, and so it ain't no surprise that Boston's looking good right now. Because when they're fully healthy, I don't think nobody in the East could beat them, to be honest, in a series.
The crazy thing is he's back from his injury a little early, and he's still playing. He may not be top tier Jason Tatum, but he's playing a very good version of himself. I think he had 20 and 10 on the night or one of the night. So it hasn't been a drop off for him coming back.
Yeah. Coach Marcus put in the chat that Embiid needs to stay home.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I never was a fan
without him in the lineup. So if Embiid goes home, then they're fine. If Paul George goes home and Embiid stays, they're fine. But one of the two, they can't have both of them because they mess up the flow with Edgecombe.
I think both of them need to call it quits.
Right.
That's what I think. I think both of them just need to go
ahead
and call it quits. What do you think about the Cavs and the Raptors series tied 2-2 right now?
It's funny you even asked me about that series because some mornings I listen to Cleveland radio, and this morning was one of them. And everybody's on Evan Mobley, saying that he's soft. He doesn't step up. The first 2 games of the series, he played out of his mind. These last 2, he's been on the back of a milk carton. So they also think Donovan Mitchell is a good player, but he's not a 1. He should be a 2. And then, of course, Harden had something like turnovers in the first half alone. I think he ended with 17 or something crazy like that. I don't know if he had 17 or the team had 17, but there was something like 17 turnovers in that ball game as well. So they ready to fry him, but they holding off because they still have a chance.
I think Mitchell is a 1. I think he's a 1. I
don't know.
I don't like Harden in that equation at all.
I think the problem for Donovan Mitchell is he hasn't done the transition that AI and D Wade made, because they played a lot of physical, ended up on the ground a lot. And as they got older, they stopped, going all out to the rim and started making better business decisions with their bodies. And I think he's at that point that if he doesn't, he's not going to last much longer.
Yeah, I can agree with that. He does go 100 miles an hour and hits the floor all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that floor ain't fun 82 times a year.
Right. All right, let me go ahead and bring in our guest tonight. Apologize. Coach Lester Overton from Fairmont Heights High School had a personal thing come up, and he couldn't join us tonight. But luckily, I was able to call my guy up, Coach B from Laurel High School track program, at the last minute. And Coach B was, he always willing to talk. So he was ready. He was ready to go.
What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
What's up, Coach?
How y'all feeling, man?
Good, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm tired, man, but I'm great, man. I can't lie to you. I'm feeling great.
Look, man, I appreciate you, man, jumping in last minute, man. When I saw Coach couldn't make it tonight, I was like, I told Midnight Ride, I was like, man, the guest for tonight then dropped off. He's like, well, we can run a rerun. I said, hold on 1 sec. And that's when I hit you up, and I was like, hold on, I know somebody that if he ain't busy, he'd be willing to jump on. So I appreciate it,
man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know I got you, baby. That's every time, man. Definitely.
So before I get into some track conversation, man, you're a diehard Commanders fan. So give us what you thought about the draft.
There we go. Hey, look, man, me personally, like, we had a hell of an off season. So I felt like we just couldn't lose in the draft. I felt like only a fool could mess up how well we started off the off season with all the signings. So whatever way we went, as long as we went defense first, I feel like we won the draft. You know what I mean? But Sonny Styles, the fastest linebacker ever, man. Come on, bro. You can't lose with that. Then, like, give me that with no veteran, no Super Bowl knowledge over Bobby Wagner any time of the day, man. Because Bobby was stuck in mud out there, bro. He looked like, shout out to my man, he looked like Coach Jackson out there on the ice zone slam. I'm trying to tell you, cuz it was terrible, man. But it's, I think, man, all the small pieces we did, like the lineman, the receiver, I knew nothing about him. I watched his tape, though. The film looked good.
Yeah, he can move. He can move. He looked like a track guy out there the way he run.
Nah, for real. And he was catching the ball with his hands, like unlike our boy Terry Slip, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But
man, I was following a lot of the I look at Bleacher Report, right? And I be going into the forum, listening to them jokers that don't know nothing about football talk. And everybody kept saying, man, we need a DB, we need a DB. I'm like, man, do y'all understand we got 15 DBs on the roster right now?
Yeah.
Like that ain't a dire need for us right now. But that linebacker, we needed that.
It's big time. And the sneakiest pickup that we had was Katron Allen, man. He a dog. I say 6th round grab. He's a dog, bro. He that Yeah. I think that's a good, 3-piece combo. We got Bill, Katron, Rashad White, and we got the other dude.
Got Nichols. Yeah, we got McNichols.
And the dude Ford from the Browns.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, I don't think he gonna make the roster.
I don't think so either, but it's good to have them type problems though. You know what I'm saying? I think it's better than having Bill and McNichols out that zone and Chris Rodriguez. I think that's a much better backfield than last year, man. So
I ain't gonna put his comment up there, but your boy, you know who I'm talking about. He said 5 and 12.
It got to be O'Shea.
You know it. You know it.
Yeah, man. We watching the draft together at Penn Relays, right? And we got Styles. I'm like, man, I'm feeling good, man. And we was at the bar too, so I was feeling real good, man. I'm feeling great. Man, they draft downs. I'm like, oh, bro. I said they did something right, bro. No, man. But I think only team that didn't do well was the Giants, bro. Like, I feel like the pieces that they got besides the lineman, I love the lineman for them. But you drafting Abdul Carter 2.0, thank you. We good. Cool. Bro had 4 sacks last year. Like, we good, man.
Who else I got on here? We got a bunch of haters on here. Coach Mook on here too. He an Eagles fan. He's saying the bum Manders.
Mook, y'all done. Y'all done, Mook. I'm trying to tell you, bro. At the moment y'all was done mid, I told you y'all was done. But we and you, we Mook, you know football, bro. So we and you, we gonna talk offline. I don't got time for you today, bro. Them damn Eagle fans, man. They different, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, they different, man. This fool will dress up in a whole damn Eagles onesie and be dancing around in his apartment and stuff, man. So he a little different.
I'm telling you, man. All of them, all my Eagle friends, bro. It was on the other bus to school, man. I'm trying to tell you. It was on the other joke, man.
Right.
They ain't had to change classes, huh?
They stayed right there. Homeroom.
I had 3 teachers. I had 3 teachers in there.
Oh man.
Hey man. So man, well man, you had the track program up there, Penn Relays, this weekend, man. One of the most prestigious events, track events in our country, man, that involves, youth, high school, college, and professionals, man. So, talk about that, man, and tell us about that.
Man, it was amazing. It was amazing. For me, Penn Relays is the one. Like, when it comes to outdoor track and field, like, we're trying to position ourselves for Penn Relays every year so that we can go out there and represent the right way. It's a lot of money, financials that go into it. It's a lot of planning. So you want everything to go right. And you're going down there for 2 races. You're down there all day, multiple days. You're going down there for 2 races. So ever since I was in high school, going on 12, 14 years ago, when I first ran at Penn's, changed my life. Like, I look at it like it's an eye-opening experience for kids, man. And it was amazing, bro. Like, this was one of the better trips I've had since coaching. And last year was very special, but we only had girls. You know what I mean? We had the bomb squad, but we only took girls down there. So it was like, once Dave was done, we was just, watching like spectators. You know what I'm saying? But we went down there with boys and girls this time, both relays, and we ran 4 races. We ran a personal record, and all but 1 race, and that was the girls 4x1. And we kind of had a couple mishaps on there, but when we gonna fix that this weekend. But the boys broke the school record in the 4x1 with 42.74. PR by 2 seconds, and the biggest stage of their life. Super duper proud of them. The girls in the 4x1, we didn't really PR, but it was good to see our deficiencies on that stage. You know what I'm saying? So that we know what we can improve at. 4x4 though, man. The girls, man, I'm trying to tell you, Slim, man, I don't know. They was on some gangster stuff, bro. They PR by 10 seconds. 10 seconds,
Man.
man. So um last year, just to give you perspective so you can understand how fast we ran, with KD last year, we ran 352 at Penn Relays. This year we ran 357. 357. So I'm like, man, that's not too far off. And Khadijah was a horse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mhm.
it's a testament to the program that we keeping the wheels rolling, keeping the joint turning. And at the beginning of the outdoor, we was running 426 and we just ran 356. I mean 357. So that's amazing, man. So then the guys, them Bammers, the whole time, they drop the heats. They let you know who you racing, probably like a week and a half prior.
Mhm.
So we knew the coaches, we knew who we was racing. Like, and I'm talking about when we saw that list, our jaw dropped, but we ain't tell the kids. Let it wait for a couple days. And I was like, you know what, man, after this, bro, we gotta let them know because we not going out there thinking the boys like, man, I'm trying to see where the girls at, who in our hotel. Like, I'm trying to look good out there. I'm like, nah,
Right.
bro, you're gonna do that. But like, understand this first. Like, we had Bullis, so that's Quincy Wilson and them.
Mhm.
We had Kingston College, um, Excelsior, that's another Jamaican school, and three more other Jamaican schools. And I have to believe one from the Bahamas. We also had DeMatha Catholic, Riverdale Baptist, and Montgomery Blair, and Heat from Maryland, and one little other New Jersey school. And that heat right there, every single year, if you type in Penn Relays on YouTube, they're gonna have Bullis Heat. That's gonna be the first thing they show. You're gonna have to get real specific to find something else. And I'm like, y'all, we're gonna be the most replayed video out of any race at Penn Relays. Our race is gonna be not for y'all, of course, you know what I'm saying, but they coming to see somebody else. So this your chance to be seen. Like whether how you want to be seen, it's up to y'all. So like you want to be a star, you come back home, everybody like, dang, bro, I seen you was in the back, you know what I'm saying? Like, Quincy fast as a bug. Like, you don't want nobody say that. You want to be like, man, we seen y'all. Like, that's all right. Like, make your mark, set the tone for you, the school, your brothers, your sisters, whoever the case may be. Like, I told my man Micah, I said, bro, you gotta be a dog, Slim. I say, I need to pop you all, make everybody come get you. And he got up out of there. And I'm talking, I was silent because I was in shock. I'm like, bro, my man is doing exactly what I asked him to do. Fearless, man. And it was cold, sort of kind of rainy.
Mhm.
And it was you saw no break in his armor, man. He went out that joint and he fought. And that's all I wanted us to do is just fight. And we came home with a 5-second PR. Like third in the county now, third in the region. Um, and the confidence is out of this world. And
What was his split? What was Micah's split?
49. We went 49, 51, 51, 52.
Okay.
And Micah could have ran faster. He know that now, but man, I'm gonna send you the race when we get off here. But you gotta watch it, man. Your man he got up in there. They start bouncing my man around like a pinball on a pinball machine, bro. He couldn't even do that. Like, I say, and the Bama's from Jamaica, they like 6'3". They big as a bug, long legs, getting that jump, bouncing them around, man. But he held it down though, and that's all I wanted. Just like be in the fight, be in the mix. And
Mhm.
I forgot to tell you this part, man. But I say it was so special for me because it's a breakthrough for track. Like it's a switch to hit. Like you come out there, you just running. You trying to survive the workout. You trying to survive the day. Like you ain't trying to throw up. You trying to go home, feeling your legs. But then the breakthrough comes when it's like, all right, F surviving. I'm trying to execute this practice rep so I could put myself in position to be, you know what I'm saying, successful. And like, bro, I had a moment where me and Micah start crying. Like after the 4x1, I'm like, bro, like I told y'all could do anything y'all believe in, bro. Anything y'all want to do, we could do it. But like we just gotta put our mind to it, put the work in, and trust me, and trust my coach and what I'm saying, and trust ourselves. So I'm turned, like I'm like, yeah, y'all, man, I'm going crazy. Like everybody looking like, is he mad? I'm overly excited, and I just saw, I heard the girl say, "Oh, you crying?" And I look up, my man Micah crying. He got the little
Mhm.
Denzel Washington one tear down his face joke, and I'm like,
So I know you start.
Man, you know me, Slim. So I dap everybody up. I give him a hug. I'm like, yeah, like this what it's about. And I know why he crying. So I started crying too. Like my man just been through so much in this track journey. And I'm like, every time it ain't go right, I took it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you came to Laurel for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want you to experience these moments. And he experienced it, bro. And like, he like, damn, coach, I never thought we'd get it right. If we damn sure did, bro. So Pens was amazing, man. Family reunion, see my old teammates, old coaches, see superstars, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta have your glasses, you gotta have your shades on out there, but it'd be different out there. I can't lie to you, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, them shades on, man, with the tie, with the visor slip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, coach. I got maybe it's a question, maybe it's a statement, but what's the two most important things in the 100, the 4x1? Is it the handoffs? Is it the start? What's the most important thing for you for it to be clean?
them handoffs, man. Them handoffs, bro. Like, you can have the fourth fastest dude like in the world. If you can't sync up and time it correctly, them seconds just pile on, pile on. You have three bad exchanges, 3.5 seconds, like that hurt in track. You know what I mean? So it's really not about the speed, man. I done seen some dudes that all run 11 high and they run a fast 4x1 because they just smooth. It's just touch and go, touch and go. So if the handoffs are clean, you got it, man. Of course, like you want to be fast, of course, but like, man, I done seen some people that don't look like us walk some people that do look like us down just because they don't just tink where everybody else like reaching, they waiting, and they just pink. It's easy, man. So handoffs, I say that for sure.
Yeah, I think Team USA had that problem a couple years back, men and women, on the track side. On the other piece, on the 400, kind of describe it because I think the 400 you have to stay in your lane until a certain point, right, before you can
Yes.
cross over. Can you
It did.
explain that?
So that's actually a great question. So if it's more than 8 people, if it's more people running a race than we have lanes assigned, you won't run in your lanes the whole way, right? You'll do a waterfall.
Right.
Waterfall is basically everybody lined up like this, like next to each other, like my fingers, and you gotta get the hell out. You gotta fight. Like that's when you get physical. At the beginning, you throwing bows, trying to get people behind you, trying to put yourself in front. But in the 400, if it is only 8 teams, like for example, at Penn Relays, the Championship of America, everybody's in lanes all the way around. So the first leg, you stay in your lane all the way around.
Right.
Second leg, second leg, they stay in the lane for the first curve, and then you break in on the straightaway. So yeah, it's just like it's a strategy with that too, because you don't want to be on the outside. Like say you was in first place, but you were in lane 8, you would have to merge all the way back over to lane 1.
Right.
But like you kind of want to do it smooth like this and not like a turn and then go up. Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of younger athletes kind of make that mistake, breaking too fast where you could just ride it off smooth. So it's a little strategy with it for sure.
It's more of a diagonal. And then at that point,
Yes.
everybody's lined up by position. So whoever's in first is the first, second, third, and so forth, right?
Yep. And they and in most cases, how the stagger plays itself out, like in the sense of when they start off, one person in lane 1, they all way in the back, the person in lane 8 all the way up there. It seems like
Right.
the teams in the middle, and it gets slower as you spread out. So track does a good job of making it make sense for itself, because you don't want nobody that's supposed to be the fastest all the way in the back. Then they're gonna have to cut somebody off crazy. Like it's just weird how that works sometimes. But sometimes the fastest Bama's be in lane 1.
But isn't it 4, 5, and 6 are the lanes for the faster teams when it comes to that stagger?
Yeah,
because they make up the stagger and then get to going. Okay.
100%. Yeah, for the mid, as long as you're in the middle, you good.
Well, Coach, you talked about your experience. I want to get into your experience Like the first time you went to Penn, what did that feel like?
That's a for me, man, it changed my life for a couple different reasons, man. On the track, off the track, personal life. On the track, I knew I was never playing football again. It was no chance I was ever playing football again. Like to see that many people, to see that many people there for one thing. I never seen so many people there. Like so many people in one place. And I played football my whole life, and I'm like, bro, they're cheering for us. Like me and my 3 brothers out here, they cheering for us. They want to see us win. Granted, it's 9 other teams, but that's what I'm playing in my head. So I'm like, man, I got to do this again and again and again. And then we actually made the championship, not the championship of America, but the championship right below that one. So we got to run on a day with the professionals, the Olympians, the collegiates. I'm like, this is different. Like, I'm a dude from Suitland, Maryland. I'm from round the way. Like, I ain't never seen this before. Like, this is eye opening. It was like it changed my life forever, man. And I be thinking like my thought process is like, and I almost didn't go. And I'll tell you about that, how it changed my life. But if I didn't go to Penn Relays, I probably would have tried to play football again, man. But my first time going, my mom kicked me out while I was at Penn Relays. She came down to watch me run. The day before, she went to a party, and mind you, we made the championship. So, I called her like, "Hey, did you see me on TV?" Like, cause it's on NBC at this point. This before all the streaming networks and stuff like that. So I'm like, "Did you see me on TV?" She like, "Nah, I missed it." I'm like, "Did you see me in real life?" She like, "Nah, I ain't get a chance to make it up there. I was too tired from last night." So I'm like, "Dang, Ma Dukes, like you came up here, you telling everybody, you posting me on Facebook. Other people watch me run, but you ain't watch me run." So it kind of broke my heart. And I kind of was giving her bad energy from my adult's perspective, from a kid. And she kicked me out, and we ain't talk for the next 4 months. So Penn Relays was the catalyst for my, like, in a sense, the start of my track career. Like I said, nah, she got too much power, and I focused and I honed in on track, and all because of Penn Relays, man. And I made my high school prom date my girlfriend while I was at Penn Relays, Slim. Penn Relays. That's a special joke. But I remember I was looking out the window like, look, man, like, shorty, what you want to do? Like, you want to be my girl? What? You know what I'm saying? So Penn Relays, Penn Relays is different for me, man. It's a fun time, man.
So, in your talking about, I was listening to you talk about, the setups and the relays and the lanes and stuff like that, right? Switch a little bit. Talk about the whole setup and structure of Penn Relays. Like, how do you get to the race of champions, or the champions of America, as you was calling it?
So, another great question. So it's like 500 to 600 teams that come to Penn Relays. Just high school. And they have 3 championships. They have a Championship of America. That's the fastest 9 teams, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, just fastest 9, period. After that, they take the fastest 9 from Philly, and they do a championship for that one. Then they do a national championship, and they take the next fastest 9, right? So our boys missed the national championship by three spots. And the school that got up in there was from Maryland, so it broke my heart, man. It kind of really broke my heart. It was Milford Mill, so it broke my heart a little bit. But to make it to the Championship of America, you have to be. The expectation is to be one of the premier programs in the country, because Jamaica is claiming 5 of those spots, no question. Like, they're gonna take that. They're gonna take that. Like, and I don't know if you saw, but Quincy and Bullis, they just, for the first time in 24 or 20 years or something like that, America finally won the race, the 4x4.
Yep, saw that.
So it was big, bro, because like Jamaica, they handle business every time, for sure.
Yeah, from what I saw of that race, it looked like Quincy walked dude down, to be honest. Because I thought when they hit that backstretch, I thought it was over with. But talk about Quincy, man, seeing him in person, man, because I didn't seen him on videos, but is my man really that legit fast?
Yeah. Never synced it, never
Mm-hmm.
smelt it, never heard it before, man. Shorty different, bro. Like it's my man texted me, my old coach texted me. He said, "Hey, how was that 44 split in person?" I say, "Shorty, he opened the gates, man." And I'm watching my team, and I'm cheering for the youngin. Like, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's special, bro, because that's not the first time seeing him at Pens. A couple years ago, they dropped a baton, bullets. Their first leg fell, hit the ground, baton hit the ground. They picked the joint up. And Quincy had to walk down like 6 people. He did it. The fastest high school pen relay split ever. And it's like it's crazy though, man. And like from a how you a football coach, like you got that eye for like certain things on the field. And like if you had the eye for track, you'll see how he's improving, how he's growing up, how he's maturing. But that younger right there different, man. I'm trying to tell you, a helicopter couldn't catch Shorty. He
Coach,
different.
track season is a little different from everything else because there's kind of like the roller coaster effect. You're building up to certain moments. Talk about like what was your strategy to build up so you guys would be peaking in this stretch or close to the states as opposed to still trying to get their feet wet.
That's all right, man. Y'all be asking some good questions, man.
I know a little
I see, man. I like how you worded it too, man. That's all right. The way I was taught to plan and map out the season was to go backwards. So I go from states and I go backwards. So like if I want you running this time at states, let's percentage base it going down all the way to November. And like I'm trying to make Tammy, my girl Timatope, I'm trying to make her the fastest girl ever from PG County. Like that's my goal. Like, and I think we can really do it. Maryland is a tough one, but in PG County, I think it's possible. And I'm training them like right now. So just to give you some insight, we had 90% of where I want to be at states, right? And we're gonna stay there until we get to states. And sometimes I sit out on my balcony, I have my glass, man, and I make my workouts for months. I just make them. I make them, and I can come back and I can rework it. But like, I know I'm like, we got to meet on the schedule right here. I need y'all running this time here. If we can't do that, or if we can do that, this is what we're gonna do in response to that. And it's like I always got a plan for my plan. And my coaching staff is so big that you don't forget nothing because everybody has their own group. No, I don't micromanage. I let everybody do their thing until they go wrong. And ain't nothing going wrong because everybody's of the same mind and they understand the goal. But man, with the goal, just know this: we at 90% right now. When we get to 100, Red Bull give you wings. God damn it! I'm trying to tell you.
So now my college buddies were all track guys, so that's kind of why I know some of the stuff you're talking about.
Yes, sir. There's some good guys right there.
Man, you don't know nothing. He a curl guy. He don't know nothing.
Man, my boys went to TC. Year 94. If you want to look it up, I think they're 4x1 or they're 4x4-1. So, and it happened to be the next year, my buddy, two of my boys matched up, and they was like, "Yo, I know you." He was like, "Nah, you don't know me." He was like, "Yeah, I walked you down at 10." So it was like Seton Hall Prep versus TC Williams. I think it's 94 or 90. Yeah, it's 94.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And I know about the shades too, Coach, because my first track meet was at GMU in the field house, and I think they had this was pros. It was one of those pro-ams.
George Mason. Yeah.
That 200 indoor field track, baby.
It's a little different.
All right, Coach. Hey, that's what I fell in love with track, yo.
Hey man, you mentioned Tammy and Micah, but talk about some of the other youngins you got heading into y'all got counties coming up soon.
Yep. Counties is the week after. We got the next.
Okay, and then we hosting regionals.
Yes, sir.
At Laurel this year. So yeah, talk about some of the other youngins you got.
Man, so I got a mean freshman class, man. I got one of the better freshman class in the county. Really in the state for real. Freshman girls, Layla and Skylar, they were on my relays at Penn Relays, man. And I think that was just amazing to have a freshman on a relay to contributing significantly. Layla 101 as a freshman. Won the 400 in the freshman section at the Flowers meet. And she's still a baby. Like, it's still a baby, man. Skylar plays soccer, play basketball, just a goon, man. I love her to death. Like her father's all in, so and then I got all these boys jumping. And I never had jumpers in my life. Like I never, because I don't coach jumps. You know what I'm saying? I make kids run straight and turn left. And I got all these jumpers and they living in their own world. And it's amazing to me, man. And
well, look, you've been asking for 2 years now.
man, I gotta remind me to talk about them brothers, man. One of them dudes is crazy. He's crazy. But man, we got jumpers, we got throwers on our team. I got a freshman girl, right? My freshman class is mean. 5th in the region in shot put. Dang. Wow. I got another freshman girl, completely different girl. 4th in the region in discus.
Wow.
So we got pieces, man, in this building. And it's crazy. Speaking of that, talking about the other kids, we had a conversation about PG Community College, right?
Right.
Turn that John down, bro.
Yeah, I knew you was.
You know what I'm saying? And it was really because I saw what I had coming in. And I'm like, ooh, I can't let nobody else just mess them up. I gotta build them up. And I ain't never really had an athlete 4 straight years, man. And this would be my chance to do that, like from scratch. Like everything that you see is all me. And it's like, That's what I want. That's what I wanted right here. And man, we stand right here, man. I think we might be sponsors for a good time. Nah, we're gonna be sponsors for a long time, not a good time, Slim. Can't lie to you.
Well, when we first had that conversation, and you told me about the chance for the opportunity, and I could hear it in your voice that you was intrigued, but you knew where your heart was, and yep. it just wasn't the right time to move. I mean, yep. You coach, we done all been through that before. So as long as I've been in law coaching football for the last 13 years, I had plenty of opportunities to leave and go somewhere else. But I know where my heart is. I know what my mission is right now. So
for real.
And tell somebody to call with that 6-figure offer. Then
man.
I'm gonna complete the mission. But they call with that 6-figure offer, that's a little different.
Man,
a little different
that's what kind of really held me up too, because I got the baby on the way, man. So I'm like, dog, I gotta at my next move really gotta be my best one. And I made the decision the Sunday after the track meet, pal. It was so much love in Laurel. It was so much love, man. And I was just like, I'm about to lead this. Like, it was so much love right there. Like, everybody was happy, man. Y'all was good in the concessions, bro. The Booster Club, y'all was great. People in the stands was good. The athletes was great, man. I ain't hear no complaints. Everybody made money. Everybody ate good. Everybody had a good time. People that came for 10 minutes, an hour, 3 hours. And I said, man, me and my man put this together. No, I got to stay right here, bro. Because I could do it better. So It was just, man, to be honest with you, like you said, the timing and my heart really after Saturday. I said, bro, I threw up at my own track meet, Slim. I can't go nowhere, shorty. Like, come on, man.
Looked like you was ready to die after that. Okay, I was like, where Coach B at? I'm looking, Coach B, you up in the bleachers. I said, God damn it.
Done.
Hey, well, better you than me, because I wouldn't have did it. I can tell you that right now.
Tell him, young. I said, did you throw up today? Because I did. You know what I'm saying? pressure on him, man.
There's a race I'm curious about. It's the 200. What's the mindset to run the 2? I know the 4 is a dog. 4 is a grown man race, but the 2, something about that turn and that straightaway, separates the men from the boys. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Man, look, before you say that, I done told y'all my 200 story before. The 200 will make a football player realize that they just a football player. Okay.
Hey, Slam, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. King James was on them Jones today, losing to a distance runner. I say, Shawty, what's up, bro? What's up? What you about to go for a 4.9 at the 40, bro? What's going on? Like,
hey, you know, King James ain't got that in him. That's my man, though.
That's my man, 100 grand. So I said, come on, King. Come on, bro. But now the 200, man, it's a love-hate relationship with me. As an athlete, I never figured it out. Man. In high school, I was just raw talent, freestyling. When I got to college, I would have a good race, then I have an awful race, then I have an okay race, and I have a great race. And I was never consistent there. But then I started thinking about it, and I started removing myself from it as an athlete and this as a coach. And it definitely separated the men from the boys, man. And just like the 4 do, but the 4 just, it's like Mike Tyson here. You. The 200 is like a bunch of Floyd body shots. Like them just gonna break you down slowly. The 4 gonna you knocked out. You know what I mean? Right. And the 200, you know, when I was at, you know, at Wise, you know what I'm saying? We don't say that name too much around here, but and when I was at Wise, right? I had a kid break a 25-year-old record. He ran 20.8 in the 200.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I figured it out then, you know what I'm saying? And
he's special.
Yeah, he have UMD right now. I love my boy. I love him dearly. He thought he was a football player, and I'm like, man. And but he's doing good now. He definitely running now, man. Doing some great things at Maryland. But now, like with Tammy and Micah cussed me out. He's like, Coach, your plan was terrible. He say, I got cooked in front of everybody. I'm never listening to your guy. I say, you know what, bro? F it. It is what it is. Because Tammy like, yeah, Coach, you be telling me what to do, and I never listen to it. And I run fast when I don't listen to you. I'm like, I say, all right, bet. I say, you know what? I'm going to train you. I'm going to warm you up. I'm going to get your body ready. I ain't going to tell you nothing about the race this weekend, man. Let you do your own thing. But then you go back to Tammy last year, or Tammy this year, or even Khadijah last year. Man, if it wasn't for an SEC girl, Khadijah wins states in the 2.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She ran 24-0. It wasn't a soul close to her. But the girl that beat her is now at South Carolina. So it's like it's crazy, man. The 200, I can't even tell you this is what you're supposed to do. It's a different dog in that race in every lane. And that the different type of runner runs it different. It's just weird. I hate that race, to be honest with you. I hate it.
Do you have a favorite pro?
Why you be asking these good questions, bro? Chill out, man.
Hey, look, man. I tell Coach.
Hey, that's the hardest work. That's the hardest working man in podcast land, man. He on 30 shows. He on 30 shows a week. I don't even know when he got time to work his real job.
Man, my favorite pro, man, right now, to be honest with you, is Jordan Anthony.
Okay.
Went to Arkansas. He played football up there. Stopped playing football. He run for Adidas now. World champion in the 60. And the reason why he's my favorite is because he remind me of me, like in every area of my life. Because he like, no, we need to talk more trash. Like we need to have face-offs before we race. Like to get the people excited. Like we hate each other. Like track needs beef. Track needs enemies. You know what I'm saying? It's too much.
Right.
Shake your hands. Too much. All of this. And I'm like, yeah, me. I'm the type, user before the race. Like you know what I mean? Like, I want to really get in your head. And he wearing a grill in his mouth, chain on, tatted up. He coming out that jump and he not even trying. Smooth guy, man. Love that dude right there. That's a goon. That's a real good one right there.
And then what about one from the past?
Trayvon Bromell.
Why is that name
Trayvon.
so? Where'd he go?
He's from Texas, went to Baylor, and now he run for Adidas.
Okay. Okay.
But he ran 9.9 when he was 18.
That sounds interesting right there,
Yeah.
baby. Sounds like you could.
He was
Right.
sliding right there, brother. That brother was sliding, but he ended up getting hurt. He fell off the face of the earth, then he came back. But yeah, me and him he's probably like 29, 30 right now. So he kind of at the back end of the track career. But he when he was young, Slim, couldn't nobody do nothing with him, man. He was one of those guys for sure.
So let me ask you this: we got a couple minutes left, and again, I appreciate you coming on with us, man. So, as a football guy, in the last, I say, 10 years of coaching, like I've started to realize how important track is to all sports, right? Especially football players, right? And when I was coaching youth ball, I had a stint where I was coaching football at I-5 Elite, which had a track program as well, which is now Union Track, right? And my guy, Coach Eric Allen, he runs Union track program. Jasmine Sharps that is at Maryland now. Coach Tenardo Sharp's daughter from Meade High School. They keep these kids running. They get them running early. So
Mm-hmm.
with the way that our program is going in law and the stuff that you built there, what's your thoughts on possibly getting somebody or starting a feeder program to get these kids in law, in the area of law, running earlier than when they get up to you guys?
Man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna recommend y'all 5-star. I'm gonna get y'all on It Is What It Is, Cameron and Mace, man, because y'all asking some elite questions, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, but it's crazy. Jackson's sister told me, she coaching over there at the Boys and Girls Club, the Wildcats, and I was like,
Right.
man, I'm trying to start something. He's like, why don't you do it through the Boys and Girls Club? That finance everything, that pay for everything, and that way you kind of, like you said, defeat the program. And I'm like, yeah. So and it's my bad. And hopefully your coach is watching this because I didn't know the owner of Laurel Wildcats was on your staff. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's watching this right now. Bro, I'm gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? I got your number. I reached out to you. You told me to call you. He seen me in real life and out front of the weight room. I was like, bro, call me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one you hit up. I'm like, bet. But we had the track meet. We had parent relays. So I was just focused on that. And but I'm gonna get around. I got it.
He'll be up there for workouts tomorrow.
Bet. I'm do me. Can you do me the favor? This when you see him, if I forget, like Coach B gonna talk to you today.
Yeah,
Because
I got you.
that's what I'm really trying to do, man. That way, another reason too, all them Pilates kids gonna come to Laurel. Like, instead of going to private school that's not better than us, come save however many $1,000 and come get right here. And then monetizing everything, you know what I'm saying? Having kids, you're trying to create a legacy and generational wealth. So that is the plan right there. Because I train people, if I can one and one and one and make it all one big thing, bruh, that'd be amazing. Laurel track with Laurel Wildcats with me training people, that'd just be amazing, bro.
And to take you a step back, what's the strategy? Because you talked about jumps earlier. So I know the key is getting as many kids in as many events because then you get points. So talk about or break that down. Why is it so important for you to get as many points as you can in every event or every part of the track meet?
So 44 points going to win you a state championship in 4A. First person to 50 wins. Like, that's just typically how it's going to go. Like, whatever team get their 50 first, it's going to be hard to go reel them back in. So track it goes, first place is 10 and going always second, third, fourth, fifth, right? It's 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So first place you get 10, second place you get 8. So if you can get like a third and a sixth place, like you really get second place points if you add them jumps together. So like having athletes spread out, even if you're not the absolute best, if you're not the number one stunner, if you can have athletes combine their points together, because like it's like I give him the vending machine analogy. It's just a $2 soda at the vending machine. That's not hurting nobody. But like $2 every day, 3 times a day, like it add up. You know what I'm saying? You check that bank account and be like, what's such and such vending? So like we trying to be vending machines. We trying to get a bunch of hits, a bunch of different hits all across the track. And when you look at the end, like, dang, where all these points come from? They ain't really win nothing. So it's like you get the people in the jumps because I know I'm gonna have Tammy score. I know my heavy hitters gonna do what they're supposed to do, but she need help. She need role players. She need people to score those 3 points, people to jump in the 1600, the 3200, and go run for 15 minutes and get 6 points. Cause ain't nobody else in the county trying to do that. So it's like the strategy is like, look, bro, everybody can't sprint. You can't sprint. What can you do for me? You can't run long distance. What can you do in the field? If you can't do that, chess club. Cause it ain't out here for you. So it's like them points, you gotta spread them out. You gotta spread them out, man. That's the key to that's what make a good program. You know what I mean? We even got pole vaulters. We got 3 pole vaulters on our team, man.
That's what's up, man. Maximize the points.
Yeah. All right, man. So before I let you go, man, go ahead and shout out you mentioned your coaching staff earlier, man. Go ahead and shout out your coaching staff because, I think outside of the 26 coaches I got, I think track got the most coaches in the school, man. So go ahead and shout out the fellas. Don't say shit about O though. Leave him alone.
Hey, look, I got to shout my bald head, man, out first, man. Shout out my man O'Shea, man. Without him, I couldn't do none of this, bro. I'm telling you, man. Really the best. If I'm 1A, he won 8.2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my guy right there. Ain't no assistant coach. That's a head coach right there. That's my man. Shout out Coach Lou, keeping them distance boys going. Coach Ashley stepped up big time. We lost the coach this year, man, and we lost him mid-year to a great program. I feel like Sean McVay. All my coaches go get head coaching job once they leave me. You know what I'm saying? And she stepped up and took over the hurdles. And Coach Ashley, that's big time. And got hired 2 new coaches, man. All the media, shout out to Coach Mario. Without Coach Mario, the media wouldn't be possible. Coach Alex, man, working with our developmental crew. Coach Tori, big Coach Tori, she not playing out here. We got throwers scoring points now, man. Coach Nate with the jumps. Man, we got a bomb squad for the coaches, man. Coach Noel, the most important coach on the staff, man. We have a mental health coach on the staff, man. Because track is a lot mental. We ain't gonna say it's big time mental, but it's a lot mental, man. In 2026, you gotta take care of that. Because these kids was born on that tablet. We was outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference, man. And shout out to my lady. She's on the staff too, because she let me leave out this joint every day. Try to tell you.
Well, look, only thing you need to add now is a cleanup coach. Because if I go in that concession stand and have to clean up after them damn track kids one more time, they're gonna be on the hill. They're gonna be on the hill with the football team.
Hey, look, man, take them, bro. They need to get baptized, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they need it, bro. They need it, man. Hey, before I go though, shout out to you, man, pal, for real. Doing an excellent job, man. Like you doing an excellent job in every facet of your life. Like father,
Appreciate that, man.
husband, coach, booster club runner. Shorty is all of it. Podcast runner, basketball coach, football coach, bro. My man everywhere, man. Shout out to you, man. You doing a hell of a job, man, and I appreciate you. You know, me and you, we locked in more than anything, for real.
I appreciate that, man. I just stay busy, man. Try to get in where I fit in, man.
Hey, look, man, you right there. You right there. And Midnight Rider, bro. Stop, man. Hey, dog, I'm telling you, I'm calling them right now. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm calling Mello. I'm calling Is What It Is podcast. I'm calling Apple Music. I'm gonna say y'all need to get my man tapped in. He can feed y'all the questions because his questions is out of this world, Slim.
You gotta understand, I coached this. So I coached track, middle school track for 2 years.
Okay.
My best friend, he ran the 2 and the 4. My other boy ran the 2. One of our best girlfriends, she ran the 1. Another one ran the 1, and indoor she ran the 60. So like I've been around track for a minute. So I know a little something. I got enough to be dangerous. I might not be able to steal the show, but I got enough knowledge to be dangerous, baby. Thanks, Coach, for jumping in with us. If you want to hop back in, if we ain't off the air, we got you. I think he just jumped back in. There you go.
Man, I'm sorry, y'all. Tammy gonna call me. When she called me, it crashed my phone. I'm like, girl, why? I know you watching it. Why you just wait till the end? Like, what are you doing?
Hey man, you know these kids, man, be on some different type stuff.
Come on, bro.
Nah, man, I appreciate that, man. And then
that's where we're trying to take the network, man.
Hold on. You talk about this guy beside me. Yo, this dude has made one of the biggest jumps I've ever seen in the dude, because his first couple shows, he wasn't bad. But I was just like, yo, this dude he's smooth. And he gonna do his thing. And then he started booking guests and doing things. And like I get a call every Monday. I'll either get a call or a text. Hey, this is who I got. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's work with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he one of them dudes. I ain't gotta sit there like pre-show. I ain't gotta do a 10-minute pre-show call with him. Like, all right, this is what we doing. This is how we trying to do it. He be like, yo, this is what I got. And basically be like, yo, just deal with it. I be like, okay, coach. All right, I'll talk to you later. And we good, man.
Look, I don't treat it like that, you know.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I ain't as professional as that dude, man. You know, I just want to get to it. I ain't got time for no pre-show conversations, man. Look, let's get in this call. Let's get on this show. Let's talk it up and have a good time, man. So that's all. I'm just talking, man.
Hey, y'all, both of y'all, man.
I don't write down no questions, man. Hey, I'm just letting the conversation flow, man. Let the guests shine. And I just fill in.
Nah, man, y'all doing a hell of a job, bro. Y'all look like seasoned vets, man. Y'all been coaching a long time. You think y'all podcast, it's of the younger generation. Y'all jumped in and said, man, it's me, man. So y'all, man, kudos to y'all, bro. And also, I have a podcast concept and idea. And It's a move. I'm about to make that move too. So I'm gonna reach out to both of y'all, man. You know, get some feedback, ask some questions.
Hey man,
the boss is listening in right now. The boss BJ, man, I'll get you connected because you know he run this whole thing, man, and he put a couple comments, said I told him, you know, give it time and everything will be right. Like I said, I used to bowl with BJ years ago, like 20-something years ago, man. And when he started the podcast, man, he told me one time, asked me, you know, you want to come on? I was like, man, nah, this ain't my type of thing, man. You know, I ain't trying to be sitting there talking on no speaker or no phone or no video all that time, man. And he finally got me in here, man. I tell you, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Oh, for sure, man. Y'all doing a great job, man. I came home, I said, hey, baby, give me a cool little hour. I gotta get on the podcast again. You know, she's like, oh yeah, I like that. They cool. Do your thing.
I'm gonna tell you, like I told him.
She understands. She family.
I'm gonna tell you, like I told him, and I tell everybody. I ain't trying to be on everybody's show, but if you need somebody to be a co-host until you get your feet or until you find a co-host, I will always jump in and help a brother out, man.
No, for sure, bro, and I appreciate that, man. Like I said,
there you go. I tell you, that's why he on 30 shows.
I'm trying. He said he helping everybody out,
exactly
man.
Why he on 30
hey, dog, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you right now. Man. The worst feeling, because I did this. I did a Saturday morning show on our college football league before you jumped in, coach. I was 10 minutes in, and I did everything. Everything that I had on the slate, I was done. So now I got to kill 20 minutes. And it's like, and I'm by myself. How you kill 20 minutes by yourself? Like, you just got to start figuring shit out. Yeah, so I was like, yo, I won't, if somebody wants somebody just jump in, because I'll be just the voice, I'll be the echo, whatever. But yeah, man, I believe in helping cats out because this is something that we all made for. And if you made for it and you brave enough to stick through it, you're going to get the results.
Hey, that's how I know I'm doing the right thing, man. Because my man said early on. He's like, man, look, I'm gonna come on for a couple shows, man, so you won't be by yourself till you get your feet wet. And he ain't left yet, and it's been almost a
Still
year.
here,
So,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The Midnight Riders still holding it down, Slim. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, look,
Well, you know,
now you part of the 300, man. You know, he coming out to football games, wrestling. He coming out to everything, man. So now we gotta get him out there for regionals.
But I just about to say, you got to put up the regionals, man. You got to see what's smoking over here, man.
nah, because I haven't had one of them concession stand burgers with the aluminum foil. Them cheeseburgers with the aluminum foil, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, Slim, I done put in real calls for them. I done put in real calls for them. Just, hey, look, y'all cooking today? Look,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like,
Yo, the first time I went, I thought the ladies was mad at me because I was like, I got there like at 6. She was like, baby, we don't start till game time or 7. I was like, all right, cool. Came back at 7, like right at 7. She was like, all right. And they hooked me up. Been a fan ever since, bro. Every time I go to an event, wrestling.
Hey, B, he lying. He knows she ain't say it like that. I cussed him out.
and you can wait. Oh, no, they go hard early with it, Slim.
Do it look like we ready to start selling? Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We ain't ready yet.
Nah, she was nice to me, dog. I'll be honest with you, bro. I got the nice one.
So you want a Snickers while you wait or something? Like, God, they go hard on that, Joe Slim.
Yeah, they do their thing. Hey, we still gotta get them on too, Coach.
Oh man, I'm still trying to prepare myself for that one. I gotta prepare myself for that one, boy. Yeah, look, that'll be closer to football season. We can get them closer to football season. I get my mind right.
So they gonna say everything right there. I can't lie to y'all, man.
Look, I tell you, that whole conversation that's gonna have to be a 2-hour show because that conversation gonna go all kinds of ways.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, B, you get cussed out just for walking into the stadium.
Man, I'm telling you, Joey hit me up. She say, "Now you just a terrible person." I say, "What did I do?" He said, "You know I want to use the track." I said, "How do I know that you want to use the track?" Like, Joey, like, help me out, bro. Like, she say, "Nah, B, why you ain't tell me y'all was still out here?" I said, "We practice every day, Joey. What are you talking about?" She crazy, bro.
Right.
Oh man.
But nah, fellas, man, y'all go ahead and do your thing. Let me go up here and hug my babies, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you,
man.
brother.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all,
I'll
man.
talk
Keep
to you
doing your
tomorrow.
thing. Yes, sir.
All
All right, man. You want to knock out these comments before we get out of here?
Yeah, see, how many we got? Where we at?
We can just speed round it, man.
Yeah, where my comments go?
I got you.
I don't know where my panel went.
Let's see. Let's go all the way up here. The Mook says, man, we get Coach B on the staff. LOL, we need his energy on the sidelines too. Y'all
we good, Coach Mook. That's all we need. I wouldn't be able to deal with both of them.
I'm not sure who this is. It's Marion Luigi. Says get the baton around the track the fastest. Of course,
that's Coach Mario. He the one do the media stuff too as well. He one of the coaches on the staff. Yep, okay. Great dude. He do some good stuff too.
I think this is about Quincy Wilson. When you talking about he's different. He says 43.99. When I saw that kid run with the pros and it didn't like it phased him, like he looked like he belonged.
He different, man.
The Chilies need to be out there with you in the all season. Them workouts y'all do are definitely. I don't know if you're gonna lose cheerleaders. You put them through a track workout.
They can't even do the workouts they do now.
Yes, sir.
She's probably rolling her eyes at me.
JB says 100. Says that's real. Donald Wick gives us 2 thumbs up. Let's see what else we got. Anthony jumps in. Q and Anthony says hi. What's up, Ant?
In Florida.
Yeah, of course, Boss B says I told him, because this is talking about the podcast thing. He said, give it time. Coach BG, I'm not familiar with Baltimore. Is Laurel East Baltimore or West Baltimore, near where the Ravens play? And then BJ answers him, Anthony, Laurel is south of Baltimore. Then we got Midnight. Read my last question. I got you. We took care of that. Right in between Baltimore and DC is just where he was telling the location of Laurel. Coach Wicks laughing out loud. Anthony says, Coach BG, do you prefer having your kids train outdoors or indoors? I'm gonna take it to you right this. I think it's outdoors because most high schools don't have an indoor setup, so you got to run on the track outdoors. That's all we got for comments. So it's on you, Coach. How you want to proceed?
All right, man. Well, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, but before we wrap it up, man, go ahead, tell us what the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network got going on this week, and all the 30 shows we're gonna see your cap on.
So we start tomorrow. So tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesdays we got 6:30 Unapologetic Sports. At 7:45 we have the Tuesday Night Flight. Wednesday we have the best damn NBA show in the land with Nothing But Net, myself, C. Perry. Occasionally we have Josh Walker on with us as well. Thursday is the Thursday Night Throwdown. The best show on Friday Eve. Then from there, of course, Saturday night WrestleManiacs at 9 p.m. And then we come back with the Sunday Rise at 11 a.m. on Sunday. And then Monday, 5 p.m., you got the Drive Time. So that's our network of shows, man. And maybe some new stuff coming out too.
Hey, man, I know the fellas in charge is always working on something new, man. And, pretty soon, we're going to be up there with camera on them. Don't worry about that. We're going to be on that level.
And don't worry, Coach. There's a strip. I think I've been doing comic strips lately. I think I got one for you probably coming up in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah.
Hey, man, you be doing your thing with them comic strips. Keep them coming.
Yeah, man. I know what it is too. I know because I haven't been writing lately, so my mind is just moving in so many different places. So instead of the writing piece, the creativity got to go somewhere. So we'll see how it plays out, man.
Gotcha. All right, man. So I appreciate you joining me again as always, man. Can't do this without you, brother.
Hey, man, always, anytime. You know how it goes, man.
We appreciate the listeners, man, for tuning in every week, man. We will not have a show next week. Go ahead.
No, did you see the cartoon? I got a cartoon for you. I posted in Sideline Junkies joint.
Yeah, that's the one with talking about JD5.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the one about I seen one today that you sent.
So I'll tag you again in. So it's basically it gave the preview of the Monday night shows. So it's like
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did check that out, man.
All right, cool.
Yep. All right. Yeah, BJ, see, Midnight gotta do these promos, man, because the boss lady then quit on us, man. She taking a vacation on us, so
she got something wrong with. She got like a herniated disc. I don't know what's going on. She on IR for a minute. So
God dang it. But yeah, man, we just let everybody know we're not gonna have a show next Monday. We're hosting at Laurel High School. We're hosting the county girls and boys lacrosse championships. Starting at 5:00 on Monday at Laurel High School. So want to check out some girls and boys lacrosse, come on out there and check that out. Also at the 300, man, we got regionals, like we stated before, track regionals that we'll be hosting on May 14th and May 16th. come on out there and check out, see who gets qualified for states, man. It should be a good day of track. Also gonna plug the okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I get that to you. Also gonna plug the Prince George's County Football Coaches Association. We got several events coming up, man. We got our senior showcase, our Rising Senior Showcase, coming up on May 17th, where we invite our best rising seniors out to perform in front of college coaches during the open window. So that's coming up at Oxon Hill High School on May 17th. Then we got the PG County Football Coaches Association 7-on-7 passing tournament that I'm in charge of this year, man. So first round, that'll be June 6th and 7th, the first weekend of June. First day, we're using Laurel High School and Flowers High School for pool play. And then bracket play championship will be held at Laurel High School on June 7th. That's starting at 9 a.m. Both days. And also that Sunday, we have a big man camp that we'll be doing at the same time that the 7-on-7 tournament is going on. Showing our O-line and D-line some love, getting them some work, man. They'll go through some drills, get coached up, and some competition. So that's on June 6th and June 7th. And also want to shout out, man, we got a lot of stuff going on now, man. Also want to shout out the DMV high school football coaches group. They got a big time clinic coming up on May 29th at Catholic University in front of several college coaches, man. And, you got the best of the best in the DMV coming out to that showcase, man. It's for 2027, 2028 players. And every college coach is going to be there, man. It's going to offer at least one kid out there that night. And it's invite only. The kids had to apply to be, and application closed already. And acceptance letters will go out on May 1st. But that's going to be a big event, man. It's going to be the best of the best that we got in this area coming together to perform in front of the college coaches, man. So that's going to be a big time event. Shout out to my guy, Ron Anthony, and Coach Mike over at Friendship, and Coach Dre Cates. Yep.
You think we can get your guy out there? The guy that does all the videography stuff?
Yeah, for that showcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get somebody out there. Yep.
We might want to see if we can get him out there and have him cover that.
Yeah, we'll get somebody out there. If not, then I'll definitely be out there. Say that again?
I said maybe we can get a video of the commit or the video of the offer.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Like I said, I'll be out there. If I can't get my guy out there, I'll be getting videos too, because I should have at least 2 players out there at the event. So
Mavis, that's what I was thinking about. Sorry.
Oh, you're talking about Carson?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see. He might be out there. He might be going out there. I'll check in with him though.
All right, cool.
Carson be all over the place, man. Yep.
All right,
man. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, man. And again, like I said, we appreciate everybody for checking in, man, and we'll catch y'all next time. Remember, no show next week.